Dun, dun. Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? How are you doing? How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? You know, what's crazy about this is how they are basically make sure you don't. Yeah, you're open. Now, make sure y'all go to 6022 North Broadway, patio beef. They've been there for 40 years. And family owned and operates since 1982. And Millennium Hoppenworth, Alderman Hoppenworth, is basically working with a developer to close down this small business for some high rises. What's up? For some high rise. This small business has been out here since 1982. They approved it for some high rises. I'm gonna find out all the information because Alderman Hoppenworth, she's a sellout. She's new though. She's a new queer alderman.
Oh, she supposed to be queer?
That's why she was out there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
All that good stuff. We're gonna talk about that later. The drag story, weird time. But I need y'all to talk about. I want to talk about what this is, right? This mass mobilization from LA to Chicago. ICE out. Now, yesterday, one of my favorite directors, which I thought she hurt my heart, but she had posted this same thing from mass mobilization, LA, ICE out in LA. And this is the new BLM. Okay, this is a new BLM because the BLM scam didn't go as well as, it was scammed a lot of people, and it was a nice ring, Black Lives Matter. But we should have known that it was trash when we didn't get any legislation done by your African American president, Barack Obama. But he gave us rainbows and fairies that we are fighting during Pride and trying to normalize it with the kids.
Right.
The illegal I call it the illegal immigration Ponzi scam. The illegal immigration Ponzi scam is what we're dealing with. The Democratic Party is done. Okay, black people are walking away in the masses. There's people that are just not, they're not voting for them anymore because it got too weird. It's not moderate. they started mixing this LGBTQ stuff with religion and trying to force people to be okay with this. They took a whole trans agenda and took the trans agenda situation and tried to push that. Basically saying F women in a way, trying to say that the trans woman and the biological woman is the same thing, and that is not. It's not. Just like a biological man and a trans man will never be the same. It is. It's not all. I don't say all of it is a mental illness, because it's not. But how it's being, the people who are using it to weaponize the nuclear family, how they're weaponizing anyone that has an opinion or that's opposing it. It's getting to the point. I mean, it's getting to the point now. Black Americans, freedmen, black people, patriots, y'all gotta stand up, man, because this LGBTQ stuff is a scam as well, just like this illegal immigration is a scam, just like the Black Lives Matter thing was a scam. It's about money. It's a big grift. They've been grifting for a long time. When I first started this fight, like I said, with the Black Lives Matter thing, my life does matter, regardless of what's that name or everything. My life matters, just like white lives matter, Hispanic lives matter, children lives matter, Asian lives matter, Jew lives matter. Like, it is what it is. But they've used that racial oppression stuff to try to divide us and to keep this racial division going. And at the end of the day, it is the white liberal racists who are at the forefront of this, with the sellout blacks who do not care about themselves. They have a selfish mentality. They think because they are clicked up or in the Divine Nine, they are educated. They got their DEI job. They got jumped in to be a part of whatever elitism that we're dealing with, and they have their own separate agenda. And their own separate agenda is to be socialites and influencers and do all this other stuff that's just weird. Then we have the Hispanic KKK, who are these progressives who came in as organizers and started hopping on that Black Lives Matter stuff and tried to make it like, the police are the problem and all that stuff. Now, are there some bad police officers? Absolutely. We met some today. But not all. I also met some cool ones today, that see the BS and see all of these things. This right here that's happening tomorrow is the 25th Ward, which is, I'm pretty sure, I think that's Brian Cicho Lopez. Let me just make sure. Yes, Brian Cicho Lopez. The flag burner. Yeah, the flag burner. Right here. What time is it? getting this stuff together. Where my thing at now? I just downloaded it. Oh shit!
Don't you play it?
I don't even know what I do with the. All right. What's this girl say?
Committed suicide because
Yeah, because it's big money in it. You know, it's big money in it. It's been big money in it. All right, now where the hell? I did flat and posted and did this 3 different times. Oh no, I needed this and download. All right.
What you got it?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. All right, y'all. We trying to get this footage coming in right now.
All right. So he's the one that is mobilizing the protest tomorrow at the Federal Plaza at 5:30. Brian Sincho Lopez is from Ecuador. He is, you barely understand anything he says down there. I call him Brian Sincho closed caption Lopez. He is an extremist. He is a nationalist. He's anti-American. His wife is anti-American. She's Asian. And matter of fact, she's from the LA area. And they are he's pushing this agenda because illegal immigrant. He's pushing this agenda because he has no more money. Okay, his money has ran out, and they got to keep this socialist communism thing going, and they feel like it's going to happen in Chicago. I'm trying to tell you, they all snuck in during 2019. Then
we talking about Byron Central Lopez.
Yes, Byron Central Lopez. Byron Central Lopez. So he also has. Let me see if I can get it.
So we're talking about the mass mobilization I posted on my Facebook where LA is planning on coming to Chicago and do the same thing, the destruction and the rioting that they're doing in LA.
Yeah.
And this is what they're centralizing for tomorrow. So they're saying from LA to Chicago, ICE out. So in other words, they're going against ICE and they're going to try to come in and tear up our community and our neighborhoods. If we're stupid enough to let these people come in here and do this to our community and go back to where they came from or not, then we're the crazy ones. We deserve everything we get. Just like Black Lives Matter came, Antifa came in, destroyed our neighborhoods, destroyed our businesses, got us to destroy our community, and our community never bounced back from that, and they are long gone. So if we let these people from another country come in and tear up our country, then shame on us. Then that we deserve everything. Come tear up our communities and our city, illegals.
Now this is okay. Let me get this. Let me stop sharing this so y'all can see this.
Yeah, Brandon Johnson will let them destroy Chicago. He will. Brandon Johnson is right there with them.
Yeah,
he's right there.
But y'all got to come out. So y'all got to come out. So anyway, this is a 25th Ward independent political organization. So this is Brian Sincho Lopez, 25th Ward.
Let me see if y'all can see this.
Independent political organization. So basically, this is his group, his nationalist group, his group that is helping sponsor this protest, this protest that's trying to. Like I said, this is now the new BLM. They got that Candace Owens and the help of other people. They made sure that they took care of that. Exposed that as being a scam. So now it's this. Building a grassroots, community-centered political movement that puts the interests of the many before the profits of the few. Pilsen to La Valita in Chicago. So this is Angela Clay right here. She's also an alderman and very dangerous and needs to get up out of there. She's part of the progressive movement. There's piece of shit Brian Central Lopez, and there's a few black sellouts that don't know what they're doing out here. There's always one that doesn't show their face, or two. Okay, and they have started. We're going to read about it. The 25th Ward Independent Local Political Organization is volunteer-run, multiracial, intergenerational, member-driven. Our mission, building a grassroots community center, political movement that puts the interests of the many before the profits. Like we always said, that our values. They have no values, but here's the values. Grassroots, a movement fueled and led by and for the diverse communities of 24th Ward. This is not grassroots. This is paid. This is paid by our political dollars with the help of George Soros and these crooked ass union Hispanic KKK members, like the one that Maxine Waters almost lost her wig for yesterday. Dennis, what's his name? Huerta. That's locked up locked up still. That's why they're doing all this. Community center, we build working class power to protect the well-being of our community, independent from political interests or politicians. That's not true, because tomorrow, after I go to this event, I have to go to Pilsen to deal with deal with him, because when it comes to a Catholic church over there that they're trying to get landmarked, but he's trying to knock it down to build affordable housing. This is all about TIF money. It's all about racket. It's all about knocking down all our landmarks. They don't care. He's not from here. So why would he care about that church or why would any of them care about any of our landmarks in our communities? Because they're not from here. They don't know the beauty of that church. There's a mural in Pilsen, a Mexican mural in Pilsen that he's trying to take down. Because he's Ecuadorian. He does not care. He has this mission. He is an extremist. He is a terrorist. He is a danger, and he is in our government.
Byron Central Lopez. That's who we're talking about.
The 25th Ward is home to working class and many immigrants who enrich our community, culture, and economy. Now, the majority of the immigrants in the 25th Ward cannot stand Brian Central Lopez, predominantly the Mexican community, because he is trying to take it away. We protect each other and fight against anti-blackness, xenobia, whatever.
Anti-blackness.
And for our collective interest. And their collective interest is control. Is control, is power, and is no such thing as anti-black. They're actually anti-black. They're very anti-black. They're super anti-black. That's why they're trying to come here and mess up Chicago. They don't care. They're trying to take over. They're very anti-black.
Hispanic KKK.
Hispanic KKK. Our work. The Migrant Watch Network and Rapid Response Teams work to identify and document ICE activity in the 25th Ward and to support migrants and keep the community safe.
So you talking about they're here to make sure ICE to identify ICE in their ward, make sure that they're keeping ICE out of their community. Because why? Why would you want to keep ICE out your community if we're talking about legal immigrants? Because see, these people always like to blur the line. They always say they're coming in here and taking the kids from the family. They're coming in here and doing this to Americans. No, they are always trying to lump that legal and illegal. That's why I'm always clear. And when I say illegal aliens, because we're not talking about the legal ones that's here. That's not who we're referring to.
Pilsen is very, when I say Pilsen hates Brian Sancho Lopez, and he is not going to get back in. This is another reason why he's crashing out like this, because he knows that the Mexicans and Pilsen is getting him up out of there.
Yeah.
Also, and this is the main reason. The Pilsen TIF expansion. The 25th Ward IPO believes that everyone in Pilsen deserves affordable housing, clean air, water, economic opportunity, and so much more. For too long, private developers, which he's working with right now, he's working with the private developers, have gentrified the Pilsen Little Village community. They have not been gentrified. Okay? Those people do not want TIF in their districts, causing displacement, economic insecurity, and cultural erasure. When the Pilsen TIF expansion, we see an opportunity for the wealth generated here to stay and be invested toward the highest needs in our community. No, this is TIF money is a piggy bank. The TIF money is for blighted property. He's trying to get $1 billion pushed into Pilsen,
$1 billion.
And Pilsen does not want TIF in the Pilsen community, the old community, the generations of, though a lot of people migrated from Mexico and them, they came over there. That was their spot, their thing. Their houses are being passed down. Their schools, everybody knows each other. Neighborhoods, neighbors, all that. They are not for this, and he is making it seem like it is. So he's lying. And then there's the TIF.
And they don't want that because they understand what comes with that, especially when you have a crooked alderman or mayor doing this. This is who these people are. And so when we went down there today with the library, that's just like when they did the drag queen story hour, gender affirming stations in a show. This is your democratic policies. That's why I keep telling you all have to look at policies. These people want to abolish ICE.
Yeah. Now look at this. You got somebody named, and after rigorous debate and deliberation, the 25th Ward IPO has officially endorsed Yesenia Lopez. I don't know if she actually made it into the District 7 Board of Education, but you see how they put their own people up in this place?
Let me show y'all.
I gotta check to see if she made it. But yeah, they're all together. They're all with this same agenda. They could play this game like they're for the people and they're for the community. No, they're not. These are criminals. Oh no, you know what? I don't think they saw that. So hold on.
Yeah, so I'm on Facebook, you all. This is
oh, I gotta stop this screen.
Zoe channel. I'm just trying to make sure you all see what's going on
share
Facebook.
This screen.
Because we're on YouTube, but a lot of people don't like to go and do their own research.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if she got in. You understand? Maybe not, because they didn't say anything else. But yeah, so this is one of the sponsors for tomorrow. Then we have CRLN.
So she's sponsoring that.
No, that's the 25th Ward IPO is the whole thing I just went through.
Okay.
Chicago Religious Leadership Network on Latin America. This is the other sponsor for tomorrow. We are the Chicago Religious Leadership Network on Latin America, proudly working in solidarity with the people of Latino America for over 30 years. What is this? This is what I'm talking about. Like this, come on now. Then with the rainbow flag, this is the Chicago Religious Leadership Network on Latin America. Okay, let's see. Hold on.
So, yeah. Yes, we have to fight. We have to fight. If we don't fight, you see what's happening in LA. They trying to bring that right to Chicago tomorrow. All the chaos, all the violence, and then they think they're gonna spray paint our communities, spray paint our neighborhoods, destroy our neighborhoods, get us to destroy our neighborhoods because they're here illegally, and then go back if they have to go back to their country, and then we just looking stupid.
This says stop deportations. Welcome to the homepage of the Chicago Religious Leadership Network on Latin America. Okay. CRLN's network includes individuals, congregations, denominations, and organizations who become members and participate in CRLN action, advocacy, and awareness efforts. We ally with and connect organizations in the U.S. and Latin America to participate in transnational social movements to build sustainable economies, just relationships, and human dignity.
So why are they trying to bring that to here?
And then you got the little Africans in the back, kids, make it, you see what I'm saying? Our two major programs are interrelated and designed to dismantle economic exploitation and U.S. materialism toward Latin America and take action for immigrant justice within the U.S. Our immigration program mobilizes interfaith support for local deportation, defense efforts, work towards a vision of sanctuary for all, and make a prophetic call for an end to detention through prayer, advocacy, education, and organizing. That organizing right there is the fight. Okay, the getting these people together, paying these people to disrupt and be provocateurs and make it like Trump is this inhumane person. He's this white devil, and he's trying to take it and separate families and all that stuff. We continue to organize with communities of faith in the Chicagoland area to challenge of communities of color and develop transformational relationships with directly affected communities. We are currently advocating for stronger, welcoming city ordinance, ending the gang database. Yeah, so they can continue to have the gangs out here. You want to end gang database and cut the flow of funding to immigration enforcement. No, we need more immigration enforcement. Y'all are not going to take over America. We work to end harmful U.S. policies towards Cuba, including the U.S. embargo and all travel restrictions. Now, I don't think Cuba even got anything to do with this for real, but that's another story. Y'all just like to use them.
Yeah, okay. Like y'all to use us.
Yeah. All this stuff is in another language. But they don't have what they're about to do yet tomorrow. Now, none of these I'm looking at all the calendars. None of these calendars do not have this mass mobilization tomorrow. Mm-hmm. None of them do. Mm-hmm. None of them. Let's see who the staff is. Marilyn McKenna, she's the education coordinator. And Jonathan Gomez, he's a Latin America program. So these two criminals are feeding this through. This is their nonprofit. This is the faith leadership, and they're laundering the money through this part. So that's why. So this is one of the sponsors for that. So let's go back to this. All right. So then we stop that screen. We go back to this screen.
So yes, you all. This is what they're doing for tomorrow, mobilizing to bring that.
And what time? At 5:30 when people get off work, so they can go harass them.
Harass
them.
Block traffic.
Yeah. Then we got Chicago Answer. the solution. Now, we don't even know who this is. This might be somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That might not be that. And then it's PSL Chicago. Now, PSL Chicago is dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, PSL Chicago and PSL National is dangerous.
PSL, a party for social
and liberation,
socialism and liberation.
Now this, hold on.
PSL.
So I'm gonna take this off. And then share this screen. Because I don't know what this is, but this was somebody's website, Anna for Ward 45 or something. So this was somebody's ward website, and I guess they lost. So now it, when you look at it, this is what it, when you click the link for PSL Chicago, this is what comes up. And it's all in different language, so we don't know what it says. But this is it right here, man. So
PSL, Party for Socialism and Liberation. So these are people we gotta watch.
Yeah, so Anna for Ward45.com. That's what it was at first. But they're not following PSL. PSL National is the person. This is the national. This is what AOC, all them. You see, this is it. Yeah. Building the movement for socialist future in the United States. These are the people that need to be shut down. Mm-hmm. This is the threat. This is the ones who are the cars burning, the flags burning, all of this. These are these people. And as you see,
look at them marching. Isn't it them?
Yeah.
Around the eyes.
They're paying these people. All funded by Open Society. It's funded by Alex Soros, who hangs out with Bishop, and also dating the child molester who is now trying to run for city council. I mean, divorced from that person. Now she's working with them. But she was Hillary Clinton's chief of staff. You see this? So this is the problem. They say stuff like this. Yes, we actually would like this to be tripled. Yeah. We would like that to be tripled, President Trump, and we would like them to come here tomorrow. We can start tomorrow. Let's see. Then you see, this is 47 minutes ago. Look at that. See how much money they spending? You know how much tax dollar money they spending? Free David Huerta! Free David Huerta! Free David Huerta! Free David Huerta! This is the one that Maxine Waters went to go try to get. Saved yesterday. This is part of the politics. He's disguising himself as a union labor president, but this right here is letting you know. No, do not see him. No, he needs to stay right where he at. Look at this. We will not put up with ICE. Now you have no choice to put up with ICE.
We will not put up with ICE. We will not put up with ICE. We will not put up with ICE.
We got two stupid black ones back there that don't know what they're doing. They just got paid to be there.
We will not put up with ICE. We will not put up
Yes,
with
you will be
ICE.
putting up with ICE because you are illegal.
And this is what your mainstream media gonna make Trump look when he start deploying all 700 Marines and
then they say stuff like this. Breonna Taylor. You know, then they start with stuff like this.
What they say?
Breonna Taylor. Then I know. Shout out to Shamika. Well, again, shout out. Black folks, mind your business. Go home. This doesn't concern us, which it does not. It does not concern us.
They're throwing tear gas.
Y'all, they're throwing tear gas.
Oh my God.
Y'all see it? Tear gas. I'm in Compton right now.
It's my city.
That's Atlantic. What is that? Atlantic and Alondra. Atlantic and Alondra. Tear gas. Ice.
Nice, right?
Where? Straight ahead. Where? Straight ahead. Oh, God.
It's a tank?
Come on. That's a tank. I swear it looks like a tank from here. Where? I'm confused. Right in the middle, the big one where they're all mounted on top of.
Oh, wow. Y'all see this shit?
Yeah, come on.
We in Compton. CPT.
Got my neighbor right there.
I'm finna tell black people go home. Hey, family. Black folks go home.
Nope, this don't got nothing
Black
to do with
folks
us.
go home. This is not our business. This is not our business. Black people go home. Oh, hell. Go home.
You know what I'm saying? Now, they reposted her and gonna say, Sean Black Folks Party.
That's a tank. I swear it looks
Find
like a
one
tank
black
from here.
person.
Where?
Find one black person to say something stupid, you know, because that's their good African American. Breonna Taylor, Eleanor Bumper, 7-year-old Ian Stanley Jones, Sonia Massey, Amdul Dalu, Fred Hampton, and countless others were violently killed by the state while at home. They weren't safe there, and neither are you. The only safe option is to struggle. No. Now, yeah, this don't have this. That's what I'm talking about. With no, you know, all that you can say all that, and y'all got all this. Y'all made so much money off the BLM scam, and we had them go and mess up our communities and stuff like that. And then y'all say stuff like that, but then don't find no legislation for us.
Right.
This is a scam. But it's going to be a scam. Y'all want us to struggle. That's what the struggle is. That's where the money at. The struggle is where the money is at.
And
like I said, not this time. Yeah, nobody's not playing with y'all no more. Like, we're not doing this. You can go get somebody like this.
I'm Thiago Avila. I'm a Brazilian citizen.
My name is Yasin Hajar and I'm from Germany.
My name is Hussein Chouaib Ordo from Turkey.
My name is Baptiste André from France.
Je m'appelle Pascal Morieras. Je suis français.
Mijn naam is Mark Vanes en ik kom uit Nederland.
My name is Sergio Toribio from Spain.
Je m'appelle Yanis Mamdi et je suis journaliste à Blast.
My name is Reva Sefervia, I'm from France.
Je m'appelle Rima Hassan, je suis franco-palestinienne.
If you're watching this video, it means that I've been detained or kidnapped by Israel or another complicit force around the Mediterranean on our way to Gaza to break the siege.
I urge all my friends, family and comrades to put pressure on the Swedish government to release me and the others as soon as possible.
I appeal to my comrades.
Yeah, here you go, another one. Just all day.
When do we want it?
Yes.
When do we
they
want
all
it?
say the same
when
stuff.
Do we want it? Now. And if we don't get it, shut it down. And if we don't get it,
shut it down. That's what they always say. That's they put on. That's they pants everywhere.
Shut it down.
They're paying these people. I don't even believe half these people is in this union. You can pay people.
When do we want it? Now. And why do we want?
Yeah, they paying these people.
They paying these people.
You can't give that. You can't call an ambulance.
There's no ambulance to be had.
Right there.
You guys created.
Right there.
What happened?
There's an
emergency response.
You shot her in the head.
Okay.
You can't, and they want to leave her here.
Hey, be a good citizen and take her to.
No, you should. Don't you supposed to here to protect and serve? Aren't you here to protect and serve? Aren't you here to protect and serve? You're gonna
take care of it.
No, you can't. The ambulance.
The longer you stay here, the longer it's gonna take for ambulance to get here.
No, that's such a lie. They had a damn ambulance here. No, you shot her in the head with a rubber bullet.
Back off.
No, we're trying to get you to just make a fucking phone call.
You make the phone call.
You make the phone call. You say do all this stuff.
This is big.
He had a mask on. There, it caused chaos.
Yeah.
See, now you see what the mask.
And this is PLS. This is Party for Socialism and Liberation. What type of liberation is this? What are y'all trying to liberate? Y'all are trying to take over America. This is an anti-American scam. This is they have a vendetta over America. They are trying to conquer America like they say Christopher Columbus came and conquered when it came to the natives being here first. They're trying to repeat history and say that next is going, like I'm trying to tell you, they are like trying to blow up America. They're trying to blow up America because they do not like. They can't stand their countries. Their countries are broken. There's nothing that they can do. And their presidents and stuff, except Mexican president, because they making too much money with the cartel. Mm-hmm. But the rest of them, they want this to be like how Korea is, how Russia is. But let me tell you something about Russia. They fine. They used to that. Korea, they used to that. America, you're not gonna be able to do that shit. Try all that stuff over there. It's never gonna work.
Everyone, we are under attack. Please sound the alarm. They're throwing a lot of substances and objects on us. Quadcopters, the most dangerous ones.
Please go to a place
This is somewhere else. This is over in
the 22 million.
Look at Los Angeles.
Look at Los Angeles.
That's what they want. This is Chicago.
And they mad because they shot her in the head with a rubber bullet. This is what they doing.
And they want to fund the police so they can continue to act like this. No, you guys are heathen.
And then you want to bring, look at that. Look at this, look at those flags. All Mexican flags and foreign flags.
One American flag. I don't know if they're going to burn that or they're usually American flags on the Bible. No, we're in America.
This. And this is what they want to bring to Chicago. Because we are saturated with illegals. And ICE coming in to get the illegals.
And their grift is running out. Their grift is running out. Look at this. Why y'all even look? People trying to go home. They can't even go home. You know the traffic in LA? The traffic in LA is wild.
Traffic already bad.
Yeah. They just want to they don't want
Just let them do what they want to do. Tear up. while they flying
We got every Palestinians, everybody over here. Like, look at this American with a, I don't know, y'all just making up flags.
This is what democracy looks
No, it's not.
It's not what democracy looks like.
It's like a takeover. This is what a
Yeah,
takeover looks
that's
like.
not what democracy looks like.
And we're not a democracy. We're republic. So no, this is what a takeover looks like. Don't be fooled, y'all. Our battle is when they come into our community. We're not letting them come into and mess up our community. No, we're for ICE. We're for ICE.
Yeah. So this is what the issue is. Somebody said, why are the police not treating them like they treat FBAs? What are you talking about?
He's saying like why they ain't being like harder on them. I said the same thing. Why they
Huh? Why are the police not treating them like treat FBAs? Well, why don't the FBAs come out and ask them questions? You can ask this here, but we need to ask those questions. Why don't people need to come out tomorrow and ask that? People have a question.
Hey,
they have a question. Why aren't they? Because one of our guys got arrested today.
Yeah,
we're trying to figure out why.
So why they not treating? Why they not treating these illegals like that? That's a good question to ask at the Democrat Party. Yeah. Why y'all don't treat illegals? See, y'all let's ask the Democratic Party. Why y'all treat illegals better than y'all treat?
This guy says cops outnumbered. And that is true as well.
That's why President Trump is bringing in the National Guard.
And that's why the National Guard has to come here.
And then got y'all crying, telling
really
you
interesting how no immigrants have accidentally unalived by police like FBAs. Because they get paid. They get paid too. Because it's not a real revolution. You understand? This is a paid revolution. What happened with Fred Hampton, that was an what they were trying to do with the Panthers, but they were trying to do it right? You got the civil rights movement. That was a revolution. Even though they won't call it was a peaceful revolution. This one that's going to happen, that's happening right now. I call it the final movement with everybody, with the freedmen and the patriots. This is going to be a revolution that needs to happen, an American revolution, an American first revolution, and we need to start coming out, and we don't need to be violent. We need to start clowning these people. We need to start asking for Department of Justice to come. We need to start saying, yes, Trump, we need the National Guard here. We need everything you need, whatever you can deploy here. Bring them. We need everything. Martial law. I'd rather do martial law. I'd rather you declare martial law. I've been saying that.
Yeah, because you see how they try and destroy. You see how they're destroying Los Angeles. And these are people who are vandalizing and everything. And now when Trump brings the military out, then they want to cry like they victims. Why are you doing this?
We post all the time. We post all the time. We posting. We just said we're gonna be here tomorrow.
We posting right now.
Yeah, we're gonna be here. But it's on my stuff.
It's on my Facebook. Yeah, it's on my we post when we're gonna be here.
Yeah, Democrat wants cities burned down. And that's why we need the National Guard here. That's why we need martial law.
Yeah, they want this chaos because see, if they do this, because they understand their power is gone.
Yeah,
the grip is over with. America woke up. The freedmen woke up, and we're not going for this. They tried to bring these illegals. They tried to bring these illegals over here to replace us. We woke up. Well, Chicago woke up because LA didn't fight. New York didn't fight, and you see what happened to them. Now Chicago was the only city that fought back, and when they tried to bring these illegals over here to replace us. Now everybody is waking up, and the grip is over, and this is what you seeing now: chaos and things like that. The same thing they did in 2020, but this time we want President Trump to bring the National Guards, bring everybody out and get these people up because they're not going to come in, tear up our communities, vandalize our communities while all the businesses in our community leave. And then when they're long gone, we don't have nothing. We're not allowing that anymore.
Yeah, he's still here. See, this guy act like it's right here. You can talk.
Oh, and we're not doing that anymore. We're not allowing that to happen in our communities. And look, when you cross that border illegally, you are considered a criminal. If we do anything illegally, like like you just asked that question, when foundational blacks do anything, do you see them out here just saying, hey, what are you doing? Don't arrest them. No, they lock your butt up when you do anything illegally. So if you come over here and you break the border laws and you break the immigration laws, then yes, you have to answer for that. You're no better than what the citizens are. But yet they want to burn down our communities. They want to burn down and be disrespectful and fly foreign flags in our communities. That's a slap in the face. Tell me if you can go to Mexico and start burning down their communities and then jump on their cars and start flying the United States flag over there. Tell me, can you do that? And would they allow that? This is how crazy we are. And the Democratic Party think we're going to go for that. It's over for these socialist communists.
Yes. And this right here, now this came out in now there. Brandon Johnson pays. This is Trib, whatever. But this is a black news here in Chicago. I cannot stand them. Tonya Hill, she's the person who does this. She is part of the pushing fake propaganda. But as you see, this is a piece of shit.
It's called Tribe. It's a Tribe.
Yeah.
It's called Tribe.
So it says how Chicago's new progressive leadership is navigating political power and pressure for immediate change. This is August 24th, 2023, updated September 27th. So this is Angela Clay. She is absolutely terrible. This is Rosanna Rodriguez Terrible Sanchez. This is Carlos Rosa Ramirez. And this is Kennedy Bartley. And then that is, of course, Brandon No Good Johnson.
These is, yep.
So I'm trying to get. So this is what he was starting with at first. That is terrible Maurice Robinson, who is actually a part of all this. There is Annette Guzman, our terrible budget person, right here. And I don't know anybody. I don't notice anybody else. This is what he was trying to do, to bring Chicago home ordinance, and that's when that didn't work. They tried to make it in 100 days since Johnson assumed he extended 12-week paid family leave to include Chicago public school.
And look, you all, if you all are on here, go get ready to go to Zoe channel, YouTube. It's ZOELEIGH, Zoe YouTube channel. And go finish watching this live because I'm getting ready to get off here. I just want to come on Facebook for a minute just to let you all know that we're showing what's going on. So please, right now, if you're on my Facebook Live, go to Zoe channel, YouTube channel, ZOELEIGH. Go there and join us because I'm getting ready to get off here because I don't know if my connection is working really good. So get ready to go on her channel. We can finish watching and seeing what we're talking about.
All right. Now it is trying to get back. Hold on, because I need y'all to understand that, like, how crucial this BS is. They must have hurried up and took that off. Makes sense because they're weirdos. So you got Chicago Progressive Reform Caucus. The Chicago City Council has a block of aldermen in the Chicago City Council that was formed in 2013. Its stated mission statement is creating a more just and equal Chicago, combating all forms of discrimination except black discrimination, clearly, because it's black on brown, and advancing public policies that offer genuine opportunity to all Chicagoans, especially those who have been left out of our society's prosperity, the losers who are trying to destroy Chicago. As of the 2023-2027 term, is 19 members of the city council. The co-chair is Maria Haddon. Okay, Maria Haddon was homeless. And what she started to do was she started campaigning early. Is it like she started campaigning like a year before she decided to be out here? She got in, and she's just as terrible as the rest of these people. Matter of fact, for her to be so homeless, she's displacing seniors in her ward for Venezuelans. That's how sick she is. Then you got Andre Vasquez. Andre Vasquez, he just became the co-chair again of, he just became the co-chair of the Chicago Progressive Caucus. No, he was already, it's Latino Caucus he became. He took over from Rosanna Rodriguez Sanchez, but he's also the chairman of Immigration and Refugee Rights. He also, he's a politician, community organizer, and a former rapper. He is the chairman of the Immigration and Refugee Rights, who's also this for 2 years. He made so much money off of that shelter that was in Streeterville. That shelter that was in Streeterville was there for, you got this summer 2023 and I think 2020 going in 2024 they finally got out of there, but he was making about $700,000 a day. Nobody could go in there. He was running that shelter, and I call them shelter franchises. Also, the other day, I'll go back to that because I can't. I'm going back and forth. All right. So, where we at? Right here. Then you have Matthew Martin, who I just did a Famous Friday on. He's absolutely doo-doo. And probably don't even really want to be the secretary, but he don't know how to get up out of there. Julia Gutierrez, she's just a placeholder. Yeah. They got her in there after Burke had to get up out of there. So they put her in there. She has no idea what she's doing. Michael Rodriguez is dangerous. He's the whip. I don't know what the whip is, but he's the whip of it. And their ideology is progressivism, democratic socialism, social democracy. So communists, socialists, and that center left to left wing to all the way to the left to it's a big circle now. Okay. And they have 19 seats out of the 50.
They got 19 seats. That's horrible.
So you've got Daniel Espada. That's the banana suit man. He's an Italian racist from Jersey. You've got Lamont Robinson. Let me see. They show little pictures of these people. No. Lamont Robinson is he just Tony Preckwinkle's they say nephew, godson. He's a fourth ward dude. I don't know. He just Desmond Yancey, as you know, a piece of shit. William Hall, he just came out where he's going to be doing an album release. He's got a couple of songs coming out. Julie Ramirez. Let's see if they show them all. Okay, Julie Ramirez, Julia Gutierrez, Jeanette Taylor, Ronnie Mosley, trash. He's starting to become trash. I had a little bit of hope with him, but he's trash. Michael Rodriguez, dangerous. Brian Central Lopez, he's the one who is organizing this tomorrow. And like I told you, his wife has ties in LA, so they all together. She's dangerous too. Jessie Fuentes, she is LGBT gang, and a criminal organizer with this. You've got Ruth Cruz. You've got Rosanna Rodriguez Sanchez. She is one of the ringleaders of the Hispanic KKK and starting this as well. Carlos Ramirez Rosa, he's also one of the ringleaders to this. Andre Vasquez, he is got a big role in this, much more bigger than I thought. I'm starting to see after what he said on Wednesday, he run this. Angela Clay, she's needs to get up out of there. Matt Martin, he needs to get up out there. This lady right here, I cannot wait to do. She is a piece of trash. And the fact that she's a small business owner and she's about to get this torn down is crazy, but we're going to talk about that. She won the election 2023. She better not win this next election. And then Maria had. There was a few other ones that were in the progressive. Talaferro left. Tim Knudsen and Bennett Lawson, they were also in the progressive caucus, but they got up out of there when I think they realized that this was not what they thought it was. So, yeah. And then you have the Latino caucus. Well, this is the Latino caucus. So it starts with her, the devil. Then Andre Vasquez, the devil. Then Jessie Fuentes, Ruth Cruz, racist Daniel Espada, Peter Chico, Julia Ramirez, Julia Gutierrez, Michael Rodriguez, another dangerous one, Savannah Taveras, Brian Cincha Lopez, dangerous, Felix Cardona, Carlos Ramirez Rosa, another dangerous one, Gilbert Villegas, and Ana Valencia, she's trash as well. So they are the Chicago Latino caucus, and they are dangerous. Very dangerous. They are trying to mess up our city. And y'all need to it's no black and brown when it comes to politics. It's no black and brown when it comes to government. It's no black and brown like. Here you go, right here. I'm gonna get this is what Danny did yesterday, and this is real talk. Hold on. Let me share this screen.
You all, I'm so down for this one. I had to do it.
Hold on. This did this to me last time, so maybe let me refresh it. and then see if it worked. I was trying to get what you were saying yesterday.
Huh?
I was trying to get what you were saying yesterday because that's very, very important.
This one or the other one?
This one, but it's not.
The sound.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know why it's not working. Am I sharing the screen?
No, you share it.
I thought I was.
It's un-American. These marks are burning
Oh,
our
you know
flag.
what? That's what I did. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm learning. I'm getting this. Oh, hell yeah, these people connected to the cartel.
Yep, they are.
Yes, the cartel is running Chicago.
Yeah, and they tried to let them run America.
Yeah, they are running.
The Biden-Harris administration.
They are running Chicago so bad. Yeah.
That's why Trump made them a national threat, a terrorist group. Trump knew what time it was while y'all mad at Trump.
Why it's not
the sound?
You put it on your YouTube? Did you share it on YouTube?
Not that one.
No. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working, but anyway, that maybe something else is on that I don't know. I'm about to. Danny C got to get fit. Oh, you got it? Oh, yeah. She said she got to get fit. Yeah. I got to get fit too. Shit. Because we have war. War ready.
When watching what's happening in Los Angeles, you all, I'm so upset. I had to write my thoughts down for this one. I had to do it. Listen, this is what I want to say. I want to speak directly to every Chicagoan watching what's happening in Los Angeles right now. What we're seeing isn't a protest, it's a destruction. It's hate, and let's be honest, it's un-American. These mobs are burning our flags and waving foreign ones in this place. That's not freedom of expression. That's betrayal and a slap in the face to every soldier, every police, every officer, every citizen who has ever fought for this country. The lawlessness we've seen this play out before, and we've seen what happened when leaders refuse to act and it spreads. We cannot let that happen here in Chicago. We cannot let that happen here in Chicago. We already have enough violence, enough chaos, enough leaders who hide behind statements instead of standing for what's right. You took an oath, not to foreigners, not to a foreign allegiance, but to the American people and the American citizens and to our constituents and to our Constitution. So if you can't uphold that law, be prepared to lose your position. So I'm calling on every resident, write your representative, demand order and demand action. And to those with the real national reach, Cash Patel, Dan Bongino, Pam Bondi, now is the time. We need arrests. We need accountability being made for these people. And yes, President Trump. We need ICE in Chicago. No more games. We are not playing any more games with these people. No more tolerance. We are not accepting anything. No more lawlessness. No more corruption. It's over for them. This isn't about politics. This is about protecting our children and our homes and the soul of our nation. America does not kneel to chaos, and we will not fall for this Hispanic, KKK, and this takeover that these Democrats are trying to force in our community and on America. If you are tired of being silenced, if you are tired of all this chaos going on, if you are tired and you feel like you will not surrender and you will stand and you want what's happening in our country to stop, I need you all to stand with me. Stand with me. Stand with Chicago Flips Red. Stand with me. Let your voice be heard, please. We cannot do this. I was so mad, you all. I just had to. I had to write my thoughts down. All right. I love you all. God bless America. Let's make America great again. Let's make Chicago great again. Let's make Illinois great again.
Yeah, and like that's real. Like I need y'all to understand that.
You all. That's
why this is like very, very important. Like this rally is super important.
Right there, Bob.
Yep. The Freedom, Homecoming, and Rebirth of the Republic rally on July 3rd through July 5th. Registration is open and free. We are lobbying the Supreme Court on the 14th Amendment, supporting our second chance president, number 47, and celebrating our heritage, veterans, and the Republic. It's a family affair with an educational twist in civics. Please plan to join us and support via donations if you can't be there with us. Okay? You guys need to. It's presented by Chicago Flips Red and Subscription Lawyers. Shout out to John for doing this, helping me with this, helping us with this. Please register by January 20th. July 3rd, we're going to lobby in the Supreme Court, 14th Amendment, and its original intent. Supreme Court panelists, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 10 o'clock, seniors, elder wisdom for the future. 11 o'clock, 13th Amendment, focus on First Step Act and Second Chance and President 47. 12 o'clock, Fourth Amendment, focus on freedmen and birthright citizenship. 1 o'clock, 15th Amendment, voter registration and impact of your vote. 2 o'clock, youth panel, your future is in your hands. And 3 o'clock, military veterans panel, honoring everything they fought for. July 4th, Freedmen Homecoming, Rebirth of the Republic, Lafayette Park. Freedmen Homecoming, celebration and clarity of the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments. Candidates introduce themselves. Educational boost, voter registration, voter integrity, activating your community, food, family, fun, and music, and fireworks 9 o'clock to 9:27. July 5th, visit the Lincoln Memorial, 11 a.m., picnic, brunch, National Mall, 115, National Museum of African American History and Culture, reserved time, and National Museum of American History. All right? So we have a whole, I didn't even know they did all that. Okay, shout out to Ramona and Cut Sweat It All. Appreciate that. That's dope. Yeah, this is how important this is. But this right here is where we will be at tomorrow.
We're gonna get there early. We'll probably get there around.
I said they play with their music real loud to warn each other.
Mm-hmm. Over 700 bodies found due to cartels. They are also organ harvesting. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's why. Yeah.
And y'all mad at, and that's why President Trump, when he first got in office, that's why he named the cartel a terroristic group to America and deployed the military to go after the cartel in our community. I mean, in our country, because this is what's happening, you all. This is why they're bringing these people over here. And the cartel, the Biden and Harris administration, the Democratic Party sold us out to the cartel. And they sold, like Brandon Johnson, the Hispanic KKK, they sold Chicago to the cartel. But that's why they're so mad that President Trump got in, because they never wanted him to get in. Because if Kamala would have got in, this would have been Mexico all over again.
Yeah.
It would have been 50 million more illegals, probably more than that. It would have been drug smuggling, drugs everywhere. This would have been a third world country, not just a city. Like it's a third world country.
Yeah.
So y'all mad at Trump, and they want to show y'all Trump deploying National Guards, and they want to show you one protester who got her head hit with a rubber bullet. Don't nobody care about none of that. None of that.
Upstate New York is flooded too. That's crazy. That's where I'm from. My hometown, Albany, man. Yeah, people been telling me, even my aunt, man, like they can't even find a spot. Like
because y'all won't fight.
Yeah.
Because y'all won't fight for nothing. Y'all sit up there and just talking. You all would not fight for anything. Like Mama Dora said on her panel, they fought. They did things. They mobilized. Hello? This me. Because I was on Facebook Live too.
This is we met Mayor today. Mayor came down there because he said that he saw Danny's lives and he watches Danny and he wanted to figure out how can he get involved. He's 21 years old. He just turned 21. He's a conservative. He's Jewish. And he rode his scooter up there. And we talked for about 2 hours. And he just admires us. He said he's been looking for a group because he is a conservative. A few of his friends, he said, are conservatives and they're young and they don't know what to do. They know it doesn't make any sense. So he wants to get involved. So shout out to Mayor. We met Mayor today. We had a great talk. There's David in the back. He has Illinois for Trump Facebook page. I think he's on X too. I just got to figure out what his X thing is. But yes, young Mayor. So shout out to Mayor. Good dude, young dude. And like I told y'all, like ain't nobody playing. These young kids. I said that's why I do it. I do it for the kids. I know they not. This is dope. Somebody got this of us early.
Yeah. I know my rights. Back up. Why you want to turn it down? Where's it going? Are you over here? Hey, I didn't give you consent to record me. I'm about to sue you. Yeah. I know my rights. Back up.
Yeah. That's how crazy these people
are. Where's it going? Are you from here? Hey, I didn't give you consent to record me. I'm about to sue you.
Weirdos.
Look at him. Look at him, bro. Letting it burn up. That's how these Democrats.
We're not gonna go through this whole thing. Just look. You are the undiagnosed. You are the undiagnosed people. Oh, at least they did that. What's up?
What up?
What's peaceful?
How you doing?
I need some small talk. To a whole party. It better be open. How much y'all getting paid? White racist privilege. I bet I got that line. Oh, look. There you go.
Yeah, that's a pay, but he always be.
Yeah. No, you're embarrassing. Your face is embarrassing. That's the thing. Yeah. Your face is embarrassing. Yeah,
he really bad.
You're embarrassing.
Really bad.
Yeah. Drag story time is embarrassing. That's what it is. That's embarrassing. I get you. You smell the bushes smell like piss. Shit crazy. Y'all crazy. Is that look at this. This is the worst. It's one of the worst aldermen on earth. This alderman, Melinda Hopperworth, don't
look at Look at that.
Yeah. Do nothing. Melinda Hopperworth don't do nothing. Yeah, she don't do anything. You don't pay. She doesn't do anything. She had some shootings in her ward. She tried to cover them up and hide them. She voted against the shot spotter. She is an Asian racist piece of queer shit. And she's trying to close down this 40-year-old. This has been here since 1982. This is a 40-year-old business. Okay? And they're rezoning it.
Like they do.
Like they always do, because it's big business to make high rises. Yep. You're going to close down a family-owned business for high rises, but you out here protesting with the gays.
That's no legislation. You don't do anything. You got hella. You the worst. This the worst right here. This the worst. She got hella shootings. She got hella shootings in her ward. She got hella shootings. She got hella shootings.
Ready to vote her out.
How about all of?
Leave the kids alone. Leave the kids. Oh, CTU. Look, CTU. You got CTU.
CTU. What's CTU out here? Right here. Oh yeah, CTU.
CTU.
We are though.
We are.
We are. Y'all get paid. Y'all get paid. Y'all get paid. Yes. We are.
He said, read the room. He kept saying, read the room, look around. He said, read the room, look around. Read the room, look around, because you see you is only 3 of you, and it's all of us. Look around. Look around. Let me tell you something, my boy, my guy. My guy. You know what I mean? Harriet Tubman was only one. Okay? Harriet Tubman was only one. That doesn't mean nothing. We are the culture. We speak volumes. We are the one who start this, who set this off, and we got to set this off because people like you and other people try to play in our faces. And that's just what it is. We don't, again, the vote matters. A lot of y'all don't even vote. Half this crowd don't even vote. Don't even know what's going on. They don't know how to read a policy. They don't know what's going on. All y'all heard when it was drag story time, and there was a bunch of Trumpers coming down there. That's all y'all heard. Y'all didn't hear about anything else. Y'all don't even care about y'all don't care about them kids. Y'all don't care about any of that.
You like kids.
Look at them.
Hella shooting.
Look at them.
Be the people. That's what Chicago Flips Red stands for. You guys don't support the police, do you? I
was here by myself, and then here comes
your party's got to support the police. This
the worst Alderman right there. That's the worst Alderman.
A gay rapper.
Not in blue. What side of the fence are we standing on? We also got to defend the kids, not scream aimlessly.
I'm going to give you this. I got you. Sit.
Will you move her? I was here first.
Now she
I was here though. Yeah, well, move her first. I was here. Or I'll go inside and sit down.
You're out of the way.
I'll go inside and sit down.
So we need to be able to get both right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a better picture of it.
These were all the gays who would never love her as a child. Y'all will never love her. Look at this. The worst. That's the Alderman out there.
Hey,
you trash.
Unify.
Look at you. Leave the kids alone.
Leave the kids alone.
There you go, right? Look at your Alderman. Look at her. Look at her.
She's stupid. This one the worst Alderman. Look at you. You definitely not gonna get back in office. You definitely never getting back in office. One term.
Now this is a police Karen.
Yeah.
Okay, this white woman right here was she is a Karen. She really wanted to lock us up. Mm-hmm. But she locked Michael Young. They locked Michael Young Bay up. When they should have been, if they want to lock him up, they should have locked up a lot of these people here that was harassing us, pushing us, bumping us, pushing them flags in our face and stuff like that. But she part of this stuff. She don't mind drag story time and all that stuff. She was even asking someone like, was she cursing at you? Yeah. Was she being aggressive towards you? So like she wanted to arrest.
She probably a white
racist liberal. She's a white racist liberal.
She probably hate Republicans.
Yeah. She hates Trump. Trump is
she might be a part of this community.
Yeah, she's a bias. Yes, bias. There's a lot of biased people.
One term on. No, I'm not from Ezra Bronzeville. No. Yeah, they did not what they denied. Yeah, they did not what they denied a member who tried. It's not age appropriate. Okay. I'm tired of age appropriate. Nothing for children. That's it. Yeah, anything age. Yeah. I'm part of I'm a lesbian. Yeah, I got trans friends. I have gay friends. I have lesbian friends. But we're conservative and we ain't with this shit.
I know that's right.
Yeah. The LGBTQ political party, they need their own LGBTQ library, they need their own LGBTQ schools, they need their own LGBTQ housing. They need their own little planet so they can do all the things that they want to do to provide the P. Look at this little trans person in the back there.
Neither kids.
I'm out themselves. I can't even get the footage of how I was.
Nothing to do with this evil demonic agenda. The rainbow was for God.
Preach it, sister.
I'm saying, then my phone had died, but we was out there for the whole to the end, and it always ends. It always ends at the time it's supposed to end.
Yeah. Okay.
You see about that?
Yeah, stop moving it.
Yeah. There's no moderation no more. Yeah, the city gonna flip red.
And this city had never flipped red.
Yeah, this guy came over to me. This one dude rolled. I was because of course this is the second time that we did a protest and a car. Somebody has hit a car. This time, this is an Indian dude. He hit a cop car.
He hit a cop car?
Yeah, let me see if I can send that.
And what I want to say, whenever these people keep saying it's only 3 of you all, listen, that's because most conservatives, we have to work and we have to pay. We have to pay and take care of our families. You all, most of those people, they on social services. They're not working. They get paid to come out there and create chaos. So that's why, because most conservatives want to come out and want to do what they have to do, but they have to work to take care of their families because they're using our tax dollars to pay for these people who don't work and they're sucking up on social services. And now, since now they're getting paid to come out here and create chaos. I just want to make sure I say that. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of conservative people. We just have to work to take care of you all.
Let me see.
Who's soaking up social services. Oh, so he hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if you can get. I know. Hold on, let me see if I can send it.
See if you can see it. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't know somebody got into an accident.
It's the second time too. Oh, let me tell you something. Black, I really feel sorry for the white children. It's the white. That's why the white children be going like we getting like they be cursing out they liberal parents when they get older because they take them to shit like that and stuff like that. Because there's no black kids that went in there, just like there was no black kids that went in there in Beverly. It's only these white kids. So that's when they get them like, you fucking moron, you stupid bitch. You know when they call their mama there and all that stuff. That'd be them kids, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to tell y'all, white parents, y'all white parents, y'all gotta come out because honestly, those are the kids that get into school and start being weird, and then they start having challenging your child, and depending on if your child is raised with some common sense, you're going to challenge them back, like Mayor, or you are going to your child is going to adapt to that weird shit that because their parents are teaching them this stuff is okay, good. But that's what it is. It wasn't not one. This is the second one we've been to. Ain't no black kids. There ain't no black toddlers going in there. It's only white kids going in there. So just letting y'all know that. Yeah. So I'm just letting you know, you patriots.
Yeah. That's white
so y'all need to start coming out and stopping that because. It's sad to see, but when they come with us, it don't matter. It don't matter when you see it. But at the end of the day, look at us. Yep. They making sure that their kids are being taught how to read, no matter who's reading from the drag. But look at our kids. Our kids can't read at all. So we out here. We all messed up. We all messed up. They're trying to force that weird stuff. The white liberals are trying to force that weird stuff over there. Up north, and then our kids can't read. While our aldermen are coming out with album release parties. I mean, with album
because he want to be a singer.
Because he want to be a singer.
Got his ward full of illegals, abandoned buildings, trash. But he trying to pursue our singing career.
Yeah.
At probably 40 something. Yeah.
No, he's 40. He'll be 41. He turned 40. But yeah, he's just stupid. I can't find it. But I'm gonna put it up. But yeah, that's the second time that happened. Yeah. Anybody was right is right. Yeah, we must care about ourselves. Yeah, we have to. Yeah. See, I know my privilege. And I'm pretty sure Danielle knows her privilege. And when you know your privilege, you're not going to stand for anything. Just like this right here, this shouldn't even happen. Like, honestly. The fact that they're about this, that's at 5:30 p.m. They want to disrupt. People coming from work, traffic, all that, people trying to get home, and this is what they're going to do. They doesn't have nothing to do. Like, these people are illegal. What are you trying to, like, you're trying to force something that's not going to work. Like, because the Democratic Party is done, what y'all doing is y'all making yourself look worse. Y'all out here really embarrassing yourself, and y'all going to make more people, you're convincing more people to leave the Democratic train. You're convincing more people to really look at, like, is Trump even that bad? Like, I mean, because this is not making no sense.
That's why I said we're gonna have for midterms.
You're really
giving them a whole lot of ads. You know how Trump used that ad talk about cobblers for he days. Trump is for you. Yeah, y'all giving them a lot of commercials.
Yeah, y'all giving a lot of commercials.
Yeah, use a lot of footage for the Republicans to use against the Democrat Party. They're fighting for illegals, not for you Americans.
At all. Let me see something real quick.
Yeah. Great midterm commercials. Advertisement.
Yeah, great one. Idiot. All right. All right. I want to talk about this real quick because it's really.
This is crazy.
It's really like. I really can't believe that he did this. I can't believe he posted this.
I can't believe he used that picture. Look at the little pink bouquet of flowers on top of his head.
Now this is Alderman of the 6th Ward, William Hall. William Hall is a pastor at, I'll forget the church for y'all. I want to make sure I got my man.
You got the rainbow colors, yellow and pink.
Yeah, this is also Brandon Johnson's boy toy. Okay, I ain't even gonna hope they go together for real. Okay, and maybe this album is going to be his coming out album too. That's why, maybe this is a mixture of because I can't believe. I want to know who. He is William Hall serves as the lead pastor of St. James Church in Chicago, Illinois. Early in life, he made a commitment to serve and uplift, no matter if it's organizing food baskets in Holy Angels Church or marching for justice in the streets. William lives and loves out loud. Okay, this is William. If you want to email him, his service times is at 10 a.m., 9:30 a.m.
And he a pastor.
And he has a 24-hour prayer line.
What?
Prayer line.
Why do they all be pastors and all be?
Yeah, pastors, so we can't see the rest of his employees. Where is this church even at?
They always got to be pastors.
Yeah. Anyway, he has St. James Church.
He coming out with his first album.
And he's also a pastor, but he's coming out with his first album.
Or is this his first? Did he say?
No, this is an album release party. He says he's coming out. Yes, he's a pastor. He also, let me see if I can go to where.
So he wanted to be a singer.
Everything.
It's a lot of things he could be doing with his time.
Yeah.
And y'all tax dollars.
Yeah.
He decided to make an album, come out, and he want to be a singer.
Is it this one? Yeah, let's go. No, hold on. Because this man, I really want y'all to understand
who y'all electing.
Yeah.
And putting in these seats to represent you all.
Text messaging, video, none of that. They play no games about that. But everything is taken, except for maybe your phone and a few dollars. Your clothes,
this is when he went to the border.
Away from you. Get generic clothes. It's like going to jail.
This is when he went to the border.
Well, that was Alderman William Hall's Instagram post on his border visit with a Chicago delegation from City Hall.
That's right. And in that, he described the very tight security, the heartbreaking scenes playing out at that border camp in El Paso. And he's here now with us this morning. Alderman Hall, thank you so much for getting up early.
Thank you.
A lot of people have now seen what's unfolding outside Chicago police stations, but I bet it is nothing compared to what you saw. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the things that struck you the most?
Yeah, what struck me the most is the distress. I saw children with no parents who crossed the border. I saw families crossing the border, men and women. And you just can look in their eyes and see that they're fleeing from various countries, seeking asylum. And they're looking to Chicago as a better chance and better hope.
Explain to me. People talking, and they're like, why do you need to go down to the border? Yeah. Why was the mayor planning to go to the border when you can just go to any one of these police district stations or migrant shelters right here in Chicago and find out what's going on and get the same story told here in Chicago? Why travel and spend taxpayer money to go there?
Well, number one, you have to get the facts. And in order to get the facts, you have to go on the ground. You have to see, you have to observe. Right there at the border, we have so many different partners. The mayor of El Paso, the mayor of San Antonio, they met with us, their staff met with us, and there's so many non-for-profits at the border that are the first and sometimes the last faces that people see before they leave Chicago. And so what we were able to do is organize, start the conversations with non-for-profits at the border to share with them things that we need here in Chicago. They are well funded. That is an emergency disaster was declared in El Paso. San Antonio, meeting with the mayor, Their entire operation is funded by the federal government. So there's not distress on their municipal governments the way we are in Chicago. And so we were able to make new partners. We were able to
new
gather the
partners.
facts, because we have to
Wait,
begin
hold
the
on. New
conversation
partners
on
and
federal level.
nonprofits.
Congressman Jackson has already started an investigation of what's going on in Texas. And so with our facts, we can now further the dialogue.
No wonder why he votes the way he votes.
So nonprofits and new partners.
And
he got a new album coming out.
And he wants them to come in because he saw the look in their eyes all while in his ward. People are getting shot, killed, abandoned buildings.
Yeah, 6 ward.
Shot, killed, abandoned buildings everywhere, illegals everywhere. So that's what this is who you all keep putting in this seat. He saw the pain in their eyes, liar. He saw the money leaving, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right. This is right. That's my man, right? Oh man. And then so so I gotta put this back up.
So when we tell you all these people keep voting for this, they vote.
Yes. Now he voted for. And he canceled ShotSpotter. He did. I mean, he did not vote for Shot. He voted against ShotSpotter. I'm trying to figure out, what is this? Is he on the tree? Like, did he go do a photo on the tree? Like, who put this together?
Whoever it was, I would have said, take that picture down. How you gonna have me up there with a pink flower on my head?
Who wants to run for the 6th ward? Because he's steadily hosted by Anthony and Nick Jackson. Geno's and Marty's, 844 West Randolph. Live performance at 8. It's this Friday. Doors open at 7. Will Hall.
And clearly he wants to pursue his singing career because he don't have time for his ward doing his automatic duties. So clearly somebody needs to replace him so he can go pursue his singing career. Then he can go to the border and look at and sing to the people at the border. I mean, I'm just saying. And we all need to free up his time so he can go do it.
Right. I just want to see. We've moved. Now his office is on 8541 South State Street. And nigga, you was about to 80th and State.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get his ward. You don't even got it. Oh yeah. He has West Woodlawn, Chatham, Park Manor, West Chesterfield, part of Auburn Gresham, and Inglewood. An eclectic blend of neighborhoods. And he think because he go back to his ward and lie to people.
And in the church. He goes to his church numbers and lie. Can't forget the church. He plays with dolls, I can tell. Yeah. So all I know is that he is wild. He a wild boy. He a wild boy, and he's the 6th ward. And like I said, the city's on fire. We're going bankrupt, and he's releasing albums and singles. This is an Alderman. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're dealing with, like, if you got him releasing albums. You got Stephanie Coleman in Atlanta at Copper Cove. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Y'all, man, and President Trump is the only one who trying to get this country under control. He's the only one taking his job seriously with the people mandating him to. He's the only one working. I mean, I'm seriously. Look at your Democratic Party. Look at their cities. Karen Bass. Look at LA. Look at Gavin Newsom. Everything. Look at the cities in the states burning down. Illegals taking over, burning cars, burning American flags. And y'all mad at President Trump because he's the only one while he's doing his album release party, pursuing his music career.
Voting for everything for these people, but going back to Park Man, going back to Chatham, going back to Auburn Grisham, going back to Inglewood, and saying what he's doing for all this stuff that's coming to the black communities.
Yeah, and y'all mad at President Trump because he's the one actually working to get this mess under control. While they going to these socialite parties and doing all these things that God knows what. President Trump is the only one who's trying to get this country back on track, and y'all mad at him. That's the crazy part about this. Y'all not mad at him for what was the time that he did the album? He did a whole album. What was the time spent? Don't you guys
what money? The legal immigration money, or was that his time money?
Yeah,
or did his boyfriend sponsor it? Because Brandon Johnson is a trick. Brandon Johnson is tricking out all the money.
Yes.
All the money.
Yeah.
So this is what we're dealing with. Y'all got. I'm trying to tell you, y'all got to get involved. Y'all gotta get involved. Y'all gotta start voting people out.
Did you talk about the young guy who came, who saw us? And
Mayor.
Yeah. Okay. We talked about people not playing no more.
Yeah.
And like you said, Zoe, you kept saying the kids. The kids get it. The kids get it.
Yeah, the kids get it because it's not making any sense, you know. And when I was telling him, I was like, "Well, you're the future. You get it." He's like, "Well, we all get it." I said, "We all need to get it." I said, "Well, you know, Mayor, it's just you, and you know, you grab some other people,
right,
that get it too, but you don't." I'm being real honest with everybody that's following the movement, that's following us, that support us. Don't be out here arguing with these idiots. Okay, don't be out here getting your blood pressure high. Yeah. Do not get out. Do not walk. Let's laugh at them. Walk. They're spiraling out of control. Mm-hmm. They are undiagnosed. Yeah. These people don't. So no.
Because listen, you all, they were out there yelling at us. It was one lady just sitting down there and just started, "Fuck you, fuck you." I got over, and coming up and doing this. I got on camera. Mental illness.
Mental. But it's undiagnosed. All the money needs to go to mental health resources. Like we are dealing with a whole bunch of mental health people. Mm-hmm. That mentally ill people. So that's just what it is. But going back to what this is, though, they have said F the Black Lives Matter scam because that got exposed. So now we're doing the illegal immigration scam because these were supposed to be the replacements for us. Mm-hmm. Okay, and they were supposed to do the census, take care of, replace black people with the census, as far as our census, because they're saying that we're not voting. And a lot of us aren't, because a lot of us feel like, oh, well, none of these parties care about us, or da-da-da-da. You gotta make the party work for you.
That's right.
Okay, like you gotta demand what you need. And I demanded a lot of things from the Democratic Party because I thought that the Democratic Party would take care of what my mother. They would take care of my mother because my mother been voting since she was 18. She's 76. Like I said, I didn't really care for neither one of these parties. Or I didn't need the government. I didn't need politics when I was doing what I was doing as far as building my business. But when I got involved for my mother and saw the Democratic Party is doo-doo, then I realized I started doing my own research and stuff like that. And my thing is you got to make these parties work for you. And the party that I chose to align myself with is the Republican Party due to me being a freedman, due to me abiding by the U.S. Constitution, and me upholding the U.S. Constitution that is made for U.S. citizens, such as myself, born and raised, generations in the soil, feet, blood, sweat, and tears.
And then your policies.
Then the policies too, but
your beliefs align more with conservative values. It's about what you believe, your values. You know, you gotta go on what are your values are, what are your beliefs are, what policies more align more to what you believe and what you are held accountable to. So yeah, you got like those liberals, a lot of them, they want liberal policies and they live their life like that. They want to just be able to do what they want to do. And the Democratic parties work for them.
But also the white racist liberal with the black sellout and the Hispanic KKK, their cash cow has ended.
Yeah.
And their cash cow was us and the oppression and even now saying LGBTQ is oppressed, lumping us in with the black oppression and all of this other stuff. So now that people are waking up and see that this is BS, see that this is dumb, seeing that this is a weird agenda, they're crashing out. And so what they're doing is they're putting people on the front line like the LGBTQ losers that don't know what they're doing over there. They're just standing over there. Majority of them are being paid, and some of them are just followers. Then you have the Hispanic KKK that are trying to push their anti-American agenda on top of working with a few House Negroes and Jim Crow like-minded politicians, their masters, along with the Maxine Waters, and then they're working with these union presidents that are also got ties with the cartel and in other countries. So that's what we're dealing with, and we have to stop all of this. And the way that we stop all of this, is y'all need to register to vote, and y'all need to register as independent or Republican.
Yes.
Democrat Party is no longer null and void. As a Black American, do not vote Democrat. Do not register as a Democrat. They don't have anything for you. And any white liberal that is telling you that the Republicans are bad or Trump is bad, they're just mad because they lost the game and that their cash cow is ending. And people are starting to wake up. Do your own research and you will see yourself that the Democratic Party was cosplay, they're fraud, they were made on a scam, the civil rights scam, and that's just what it is. So walk away. Please walk away. If you have not walked away, if you have not registered to vote, please register to vote and register as a Republican or an independent. Please do not register as a Democrat. Make sure you're registering as an independent and Republican. Keep checking because these people will go back and switch you back because they are losing. And they are detrimental to our community. We're at war right now. And we're at war levels right now. This is not how government is supposed to govern. So that's just what it is. Maxine Waters is why term limit. Yeah, because she doesn't know what she's doing. They wouldn't. What'd she say? They wouldn't let me switch from the Democratic Party. Well, keep trying.
They wouldn't let you switch.
And then, my mother said it too. Before you gotta sue them.
Yeah. How y'all gonna not let me switch?
Yeah. You gotta sue them. You gotta start threatening lawsuits.
If they say,
you gotta start threatening lawsuits.
Why can't register as a Republican?
Yeah.
What? Hold on. This is a democracy. I mean, what they call democracy, but you don't have the freedom to choose. See, this is what we're talking about. But even though it's not a democracy, I'm just saying you got to use their vote against them.
No, you got to because it's the hypocrisy.
Yeah. So I gotta just vote Democrat. That's what you're telling me. So it's not another option, right? Okay, how about I want Republican? This is how you mess them people up. Okay, don't even go Democrat. How about I want Republican? And see, I'm gonna mess now. I'm not gonna play with y'all. See,
it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah,
my mother tried to register as a Republican. They don't. Independent Republican doesn't matter. It's a lawsuit.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all have to. It's a lawsuit, and that's the thing. Like I understand a lot of people are waiting for a lawyer. A lot of these lawyers don't even know the U.S. Constitution. A lot of these lawyers just got in because they knew somebody that could get them in. A lot of them don't know how to pass the bar. Daley couldn't even pass the bar. Daley Jr., he had to pay somebody to help him to pass the bar. Like same as Jesse Jackson Jr. These niggas can't. These niggas slow. Yeah, we got a lot of incompetent attorneys out here. So yeah, do it yourself. Do it. Matter of fact, they need to really abolish a law school and let us just do this shit ourselves, because we don't have any attorneys out here. They all have taken an oath to this corrupt system and this corrupt government, and they're going to continue to take an oath to this until we wake up and run these people out of business. Run these people out of business. There might be some great lawyers out here, but right now they're compromised. All of them are compromised, and that's just what it is. So we will be here tomorrow, and I also will be in Pilsen too. And let me get this right. Pilsen Community Academy, 1420 West 17th Street. Okay? Because we will be discussing, they're trying to kill the landmarking for St. Alderbert's Church. And they're going to continue to do that if we do not start going to these community meetings. Okay? The elders and the baby boomers and all baby boomers from all there, they really need our help too. And they're willing to come out. We just have to organize and get them to start coming out, because they see the BS, they see the bull, and their children are not taking a stand like they need to take. I don't know what's going on with the kids, but they're real weird out here, and ain't nobody got time for that. So
these schools indoctrinated.
Yeah, the schools indoctrinated.
Like we see him right here. Like we see him. We went to that place.
That's it. So this is where we'll be tomorrow starting. We'll be there at what time?
We probably gonna get there. Let's get there maybe around 3, 2, because I want
to. 3.
Yeah, 3, because it started.
Yes, yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there at 3.
Because they're gonna get there early.
Yeah, they're gonna be there at 3. Yeah, we're gonna get there early at 3, and that's that. So all hands on deck. Please like and subscribe. Please share. Get involved. Subscribe to our mailing list, Chicago Fist Red. You can go to chicagofistred.com. Donate when you can. If you can't donate, register to vote and register as a Republican. Yeah, that's a donation to us. Yes. Especially Chicago and the state of Illinois. That's a donation to us, registering to vote. We appreciate that. If you have any questions, concerns, I am very, very easy to get in touch with, and same with Danny. Danny, now she don't know how to, she ain't tech savvy, computer savvy, so you probably gonna have to come through me, but we will come together as one, and that's just what it is. There's some people that if you need, a couple of people asked, were we okay with being interviewed by like smaller journalists and stuff? Absolutely. Yeah, I have no problem. Just don't misquote me or try to take the words out of, or try to make Chicago Fist Red this devil organization, this, trying to do like, no, I'm doing the total opposite of what we just saw today. And what they're trying to do now. I'm America first, and all these people have a different type of agenda. LGBTQ, like I said, they belong on another planet, and they need to do all their stuff on that planet. So they can raise kids, have their schools, their libraries, their grocery stores, their housing, their gender affirming care. All of that stuff over there. And guess what? We won't even bother. I promise you, we won't even get your little, because that's the problem. Y'all are at our public libraries with our public dollars that we're just not with. And that's just, take it to a bookstore. Take it to your house. Do what y'all got to do. But at the end of the day, stop being on cocaine and taking y'all kids to real weird stuff. Okay? You got any last words?
No. So look, make sure we see you all there and in Washington for the 13th and 14th Amendment Freedmen Homecoming. Please meet us in Washington, January 3rd, through the 6th, we'll be there. We'll probably
I'll be there. We'll be there probably a little bit earlier, but it starts July 3rd. It's on Danny's page. It's on my page, on Chicago Fist Red page. Please register and meet us down there. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time.
Yes, and we would love to have you all, to see you all, to meet you all, and let's make Chicago great again, you all. This is our city. We would not allow these foreigners, because Brandon's not from here. All these people who's trying to destroy Chicago, they're not from here, and we would not. And most of us are born and raised here, so we will not allow these people to come and destroy our communities and cities. We're not going to do that.
Yeah, also real quick, let me, another thing you guys can do that, I see that, is go to the U.S. Department of Justice, or you can go to www.justice.gov, U.S. Department of Justice, and they have report a crime or submit a complaint. And this is report a crime, right? So you can do civil rights violations, because that's what we're dealing with. Do start a report. What's your name, last name, email address, phone number, your mailing. Are you now ever been in active duty? No, but if you have, press yes. No, I don't want to provide it. Well, I got to do all this. But anyway, at the primary concern, location, the personal characteristics, your date, personal description, review, right? Yeah. So you can do that one.
The U.S. Department of Justice.
You also have human trafficking, because that's what they're doing out here. They also have drugs,
fraud,
terrorism. That's what we're dealing with, terrorists. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to do this right now. How could I do this? So look, you can submit a tip right here when it comes to these federal crimes. And you have all types, corruption. We have civil rights, crimes against children, drag story time, federal election crime, all that. We should be doing this every day until they get here and until we get to DC.
Yeah.
They have all types. Violent crime, child pornography, civil rights, domestic, hate crime, fraud, white collar crime, computer and internet crime, discrimination, complaints against DOJ. So yeah. All right. Thank you for the people who watched. Please like and share. And we'll see you later.
See you all. Bye-bye.